Hi, I'm Jim Brickell from Edlearn Ford Lincoln in St. Catharines, Ontario. Today we're sitting in the 2023 Ford Explorer Limited Series. This is an orientation video for new vehicle owners to help you get familiar with where all the controls are located and how to use them. So starting over on the driver door, we have our power windows, we have our power mirrors, and this button in the top left corner is to fold the mirrors in and fold them back out again. We have our power locks and the numbers 1, 2, 3. Once you adjust your driver's seat on the side controls and the steering wheel, the side buttons, you'll then push button number 1 to lock in your memory sets. 2 and 3 would be the same way for your next drivers. You can open the rear lift gate from here. And this one is a release for the fuel door. This particular vehicle is the hybrid version of the Explorer. There's a pressure buildup, so the fuel door does not naturally open from the outside. You must push this button to release the pressure and open it. Headlamps are here. Right now we've got it in the A for automatic. Headlamps, they'll go on when you start the vehicle at night and they'll go off automatically. The panel dim switches here, and up on the steering column we have our turn signal, and we also have our lane centering activation. Now, the vehicle has a push button start, so with your foot on the brake, push the button to the right of the steering column. When you're in a hybrid, initially it'll say ready to drive and the green ready light will be on. If the tachometer is above 0, that means the gas engine has started. If it was showing at 0, it would just mean it's in all electric mode. Now, on the left hand side of the steering column, we have our cruise control buttons. So turn on cruise control, and this one here, which looks like a vehicle and lines below it, that's going to for adaptive cruise control. How many car lengths do you want to stay behind the vehicle in front of you? And this one here, which looks like a steering wheel between 2 lines, is part of the lane keeping system. So the vehicle can, when on the highway, help you to stay within your lane. When using adaptive cruise control with lane centering, what you want to make sure you do is always signal lane changes. If you don't, your steering wheel will start vibrating as the car thinks you're driving out of control and going out of your lane, so it's going to try and steer you back into it. You can set and resume, so if you tap up, set plus, that'll go up a mile per hour, and set minus will go down a mile per hour, or about 1.6 kilometers, depending on which one. Units you're driving in at that moment. The gas engine just cut out, so you'll notice the tachometer is down to 0. Excuse me. And it's in electric mode. These buttons here are for your stereo volume, volume down, volume up, and muting. Horn, of course, is in the center, and on the right-hand side, we've got some more controls for you. So we've got an OK. That's displaying our center screen. When we hit the menu button, so that's on the side, it says menu. You can select your screens. So we'll hit OK on that. And this is what screens are available to you. So comm screen, that's a nice one. Fuel economy, trip 1, trip 2. This trip, an EV coach, an Echo coach, tire pressure. So I'm going to select this trip. I'm going to put the EV coach on, and I'm going to turn off the tire pressure. Scrolling down, intelligent four-wheel drive, off-road, trailer light check, and seat belts. And now playing, that would be what's playing on the radio. So now I've selected those. I can go back, and I can go down for audio. Nothing is playing at the moment. Back a screen. Navigation. Do you want to go to my home, previous destinations, favorites, POI, nearby? That stands for points of interest. So in the center screen, you can display what's important to you. So now I put it back to the EV coach. And as I go up, heading my trip 1, my fuel economy screen, and my comm screen. So it's all a matter of what is the preference for you and what screens you want lit up. So now we're in a parking lot. That's why it's showing a speed limit posted of 15 kilometers an hour. And it has the cruise control on. Now I've hit it to turn it back off again. When we come over to the center screen, we've got a picture of a house, so this is our home screen. Has a map showing where we are. Audio is off. Where to add a phone. And across the bottom, we've got other choices. So we want audio, sources, AM, FM, Sirius XM, and Bluetooth stereo. Next one over would be phone, where you can add a phone. Hit that button, put your phone to settings and Bluetooth, and follow the instructions. Navigation. So now we can hit search. So as you start typing in an address, it is going to guess where you're trying to get to. I'm at 375 Ontario Street in St. Catharines.
Obey traffic laws, be alert, and use voice commands while driving. Please proceed to the highlighted route, and then the route guidance will start.
That was just for demonstration purposes. So we're in the back parking lot. That's our starting position. Checkered flag is the finishing position. It's 3:46 right now, and we should be there by 3:47, a total of 60 meters away from here. If we decided we didn't want to go there, we can hit this voice button. Cancel route.
Canceling route.
So whether you say route or route, the vehicle knows what you're talking about. So that was under navigation. Apps, add a device, find a mobile app, your power flow, and Sirius travel link. Next one over is your settings. So now sound. This is where you set up your treble, mid-range bass, balance and fade, and speed compensated sound. Hit that to go back. Clock, you can go to here, or you can simply just tap on the clock itself. So it's 3:47, it's PM. If you would prefer the 24-hour clock, you can turn that on. Automatic daylight savings time is on, and automatic time zone updates is on. So in a couple weeks, when it's time to change the clock again, this car will do it automatically. Go back to the previous screen. Connect your Bluetooth devices, connect phone. We've got a radio. Important one here is driver assistance. So now it's got features for driver assistance, cruise control. We've got normal, we've got adaptive, and we've got intelligent. Normal cruise control, you set the speed and that's it. Adaptive cruise control, you set the speed and the distance to stay behind the vehicle in front of you. Intelligent cruise control can also take into consideration the speed limit for the area where you are and can take you all the way down to a complete stop and start going again. So we've got it set for adaptive cruise. Lane keeping aid. Lane keeping mode. We can have an alert, which would be a vibration in the steering wheel, an aid, where it steers you back into the lane, or you can have both. The choice is up to you. Then we have alert intensity. High, normal, and low. So do you want to be just about right over the line, or are you want it to take action when you're getting close? If you're not sure what any of these are, we have the eye for more information on the side. So speed sign recognition indication is in the on position. As we scroll down, rear view camera delay is off. So rear view camera will go on when you put it in reverse, and it'll shut off when you take it out of reverse. Blind spot information system is turned on. When you're driving out on the roads, if there's someone coming up in your blind spot, it'll light up yellow in the mirror on that side of the vehicle. Trailer blind spot. So if you're towing a trailer, you can set it up for that. Trailer sway control. Cross traffic alert. When you're backing out of a parking spot, sometimes it's hard to see to the side. So with the cross traffic alert, the vehicle is looking sideways and lets you know if there's a vehicle approaching from the left or the right. Driver alert notifies when you're being inattentive. It'll do so by displaying a coffee cup in your main screen. So those were our driver assistance features. Next one is our vehicle features. These pretty much you're just going to have to set once and they'll pretty much stay where you need them to. 30-minute max idle. Turn the engine on. It's very quiet. You don't even hear it. So if I forgot to shut it off after 30 minutes, it will automatically shut off. Rear occupant alert. When I shut off the engine, it's going to tell me to check for rear occupants. If there's never going to be anyone in the back seat of your vehicle, you can turn that off and it'll remind you twice a year if you want it to remain in the off position. Easy entry exit. When this is activated, the seat will slide to the back position when you shut off the engine. That allows for easier to get out of the vehicle and easier to get back in when you come in again. Then when you start the vehicle, the seat will move to the pre-programmed position in the memory sets. My key, you can set up one of your keys for a beginner driver. You can limit stereo volume, you can limit speed of the vehicle. Remote start setup. So first, we've activated the remote start, so you can start it from your phone when you've got the Ford Pass app. You can start it from your fob. And then it's asking, what do you want to come on when you use remote start? Climate controls. Do you want the automatic settings to come on? Do you want it to go to your last settings when you got out of the vehicle? Seats and steering wheel. Automatic, or do you want them to stay off? Duration. How long do you want it to stay on? Let's say you forgot about it. Do you want it to shut off in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 15? Power lift gate. has been enabled. If you don't want it active, you can disable it. Lighting. Automatic high beams. When you're driving at night, the high beams can automatically come on if there's nothing else around you in terms of vehicles. When it does detect another vehicle, they'll automatically go back to the regular position. Auto lamp delay. How long do you want your lights to stay on after you've shut off the engine? You can have them go off immediately, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, how about 2 minutes? When it comes to your power locks, the vehicle can automatically unlock when you shut off the engine. Mislock, have a chirp. Switch inhibitor, audible feedback. What about remote unlock? Do you want to unlock just the driver door? Do you want to unlock all of the doors? The choice is up to you. And then we come to mirrors. Earlier we showed you where you could fold in the mirrors. If you turn on Autofold, when you shut off the engine, they'll automatically fold in when you get out and lock the doors. Ford Pass Connect, so be sure to download the Ford Pass app. Then you'd be able to do certain things from your phone. Next, we have General. In here, you can choose your language from English, French, or Spanish, your temperature unit, Celsius or Fahrenheit, measurement units, do you want kilometers, do you want miles? So pretty much you only need them once. Wi-Fi. We suggest you hook up to your home Wi-Fi. 911 assist. Once you paired your phone, in the event that you're in a collision and the driver airbag inflates, your phone can automatically call 911. Automatic updates. When you've connected to your home Wi-Fi, the vehicle can automatically check for system updates. Turn on automatic system updates to receive the latest available in-vehicle software features, enhancements, and security updates. Your vehicle will now check for and receive automatic system updates when connected to a Wi-Fi network or Ford Pass app. Sync can check for updates when connected. Display. You can actually turn this screen off. You can have a calm screen, change the background, the brightness. Voice control. Advanced mode, phone confirmation, view commands list. Valet mode. In the event you go to a place with valet parking, by entering your own selected 4-digit PIN, you can lock out your phone and navigation features. When you get back into the vehicle, enter the same 4 digits to reactivate those features. And there's still more to come. So ambient lighting. At nighttime, you can choose any of these colors and have it light up in your cup holders and footwells at nighttime, so it's easier to see. And if you're in a blue mood, you can have blue lighting, so it's all up to you to help customize the vehicle. Navigation. You've got your map preferences. Do you want a 3D city model? Do you want to leave breadcrumbs, points of interest icons, incident icons? So those are the main features on the screen, and we go down a little bit lower. Your stereo volume is from here. Your reverse park sensors are right here. If you're towing a trailer, you're going to want to shut those off. Your four-way flashers, your camera. So there it shows what's in front of us and the 360-degree view. Below that, we have our heated seats, we have our heated steering wheel, we have our cooling seats. So that's high, medium, and low as you hit it again and again. Temperature for the driver, temperature for the passenger, where the air is flowing and shutting things off completely. Turning air conditioning on. And then got an automatic rear defrost menu and recirculating the air. In this particular case, rear means climate controls from the back can be set up where they have control themselves, or you can override it here at the front. Push that down, it opens up. So a place to keep your phone, get it charged. Your shifter is a rotary dial. Your parking brake is here. And this one here is an auto hold feature. So when you put your foot on the brakes, it'll hold the brakes until you touch the accelerator pedal. Next one down is drive modes. This you will twist and the display comes up here. So you've got normal, an economy mode, a sport mode, tow haul, back to sport, back to economy, normal, slippery conditions, trail, deep snow or sand. So today the sun is shining, the skies are blue. I think I'm going back for normal conditions. This one here is your traction control off and on switch. And this one is a hill descent, select your gear. So you can control your speed as you're going downhill. This has been an orientation for new vehicle owners of the 2023 Ford Explorer Limited Series. I'm Jim Brickell from Edler